This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue.
Welcome to Incredible, where we discover the weird and wonderful in this world. Content creators can get into digital drama, as seen by the story of YouTube gamer Pokimane, whose recent activities have people wondering if her facade as a sweetheart is a sham. Internet personality Imane Anis aka Pokimane started streaming on Twitch in 2013, posting videos of herself playing video games. By 2017, she built her Twitch stream up to 450,000 followers, placing her within the top 100 followed individuals on the streaming service. She joined offline TV as a content creator, increasing her exposure. From there, Pokimane broke out into podcasting and eventually YouTube channels, producing 3 channels. In 2020, she revealed that she was joining fashion brand Cloak as a partner and creative director.
I am officially joining Cloak as a partner and creative director.
Impressive for a 24-year-old who dropped out of college to become a content creator. Her infectious personality and undeniable cuteness combined with a willingness to interact with fans has played a significant part in her success. However, Pokimane has also been criticized for exploiting fans who donate money to her in their apparent efforts to try and woo her. Equally disturbing are the allegations that Pokimane has targeted online critics by trying to demonetize their videos.
So way back in November of 2018, I made a Twitter versus video on Pokimane versus Keemstar, and in that video I showed 12 seconds of Pokimane's Twitter video to Keemstar. Because of this, Pokimane used it as an excuse to take it down for copyright.
The digital age has launched a number of careers for online content creators. In the case of Pokimane, she started by streaming videos of herself playing video games.
Okay, let's get to it.
Her bubbly personality and attractiveness, along with gaming skills, eventually turned her into one of Twitch and YouTube's most successful female gamers and gamers in general. As her popularity grew, she eventually obtained sponsorship deals for streams, additional ad revenue, and donations from fans. Recently, Pokimane signed a multi-year deal with Amazon to stay on its Twitch platform. Consider this breakdown from a 2020 article from The Loadout that estimates her YouTube income is anywhere between $500,000 and $800,000 a year, depending on the number of ads and ad engagement. Additionally, the content creator reels in bucks from sponsored streams, tweets, and videos, as well as long-running partnerships with brands such as HyperX. According to that same article, Pokimane was still waiting on a 6-figure sum to be paid from various companies for sponsored streams and claimed she turned down a sponsorship deal for $3 million, claiming she was already doing well enough. Whether or not this is true, there's no denying Pokimane's popularity has translated into millions for her. While it's unknown exactly how much she brings in, her net worth is suspected to be at least $2 million. Now, her payouts depend on her popularity, which means a drop in her popularity would be adverse to her financial situation, and as we'll see, the Pokimane phenomenon may be on the decline. And what motivates people to watch YouTube videos and Twitch streams can be hard to gauge. A video of a kitten cleaning itself could get millions of views just as easily as a video of a cute girl playing video games and commenting on them might. Critics of Pokimane claim that her Twitch streams involve little effort yet bring her loads of money. They also claim that her YouTube videos are produced by her staff, leaving her with nothing to do other than to sit in front of a camera, as opposed to traditional YouTubers who may spend days or even weeks producing the video. Now, are these criticisms valid, or more of a case of individuals who are jealous of Pokimane's success? Perhaps, but other criticisms are not so easy to dismiss. And one of the biggest arguments against Pokimane is that she exploits people's loneliness, largely men, by pretending to care for them. Pokimane is a popular content creator and she makes videos not only about her core subjects of gaming, fashion, and sensory videos, but occasional videos where she interacts with fans. The question is, are these interactions part of what's known as a parasocial relationship or a predatory one? The situation of people identifying with celebrities they don't know is known as parasocial relationships. These are one-sided relationships where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. People see this all the time, whether it's people tuning into reality television, interacting with celebrities on social media, or leaving comments on blogs. There are different schools of thought on these relationships, with some medical professionals seeing them as dysfunctional and others seeing them as a way for people to alleviate stress or even get positive reinforcement. On the other hand, there's the phenomenon known as simps. There are a number of definitions, but we'll go with the family-friendly version at Urban Dictionary. Someone who does way too much for a person they like. In Pokimane's case, she has a robust fan base of men who have donated significant amounts of money to her, with some observers thinking these fans think they will somehow gain favor from her. Pokimane's critics have pointed out how she claims not to have a boyfriend, arguing she's stringing along fans who think they can somehow woo her over, either with their vocal support and, more likely, their financial support. YouTuber Keemstar has called out Pokimane for what he sees as exploiting simps, and as we'll see, Pokimane has not held back in her responses, leading to further criticism. Another complaint against Pokimane is her apparent fondness for targeting critics, with a combination of having her fans attack them and, even worse, making copyright claims against them for violating YouTube's policy where an individual is not supposed to unfairly use someone else's content. While copyright claims are an important part of protecting intellectual property, she's been blasted for making what amounts to being baseless claims. Let's arguably look at the two biggest cases of Pokimane attempting to hurt fellow YouTubers' livelihoods. The first deals with YouTuber It's a Gundam, who seemed to draw Poki's fury when he posted a video claiming a fan was going homeless in order to send Pokimane money. She posted a video asking viewers to express their disgust with It's a Gundam, which critics saw as a veiled way of getting them to harm his videos by flooding it with dislikes. Even worse, she called out It's a Gundam sponsors to drop him, effectively hurting his income. The second deals with YouTuber boblax, who created a compilation video of the various criticisms leveled at Pokimane, as well as her questionable responses. She then contacted YouTube and filed a copyright claim against the video, arguing he'd stolen her content.
And I made not the right call, in hindsight, to have that video removed.
Unfortunately, since 2 months passed, the damage was already done with the false copyright strike, but she did apologize to me and insisted that she learned and nothing like this would ever happen again.
Now the problem here is that 3 copyright strikes can lead to a YouTuber losing their channel, and in this case, it was unclear whether Pokimane had any legitimate claim or she was trying to hurt boblax financially. Following a firestorm of controversy, Pokimane announced she was taking a 1-month break from social media and her various channels.
I haven't taken a month off since I graduated from high school over 6 years ago, and I feel long overdue for some time away from my career and online expectations. I want to be happy and excited to make content for you all, and I'm looking forward to getting back into that headspace. Until then, I hope you use this message as a reminder to take care of yourselves, disconnect from social media, go outside, pick up a new hobby, and hang in there.
When she returned, she released a lengthy apology expressing remorse for what she said was an overreaction to her critics, and that the part of this overreaction was because she didn't appreciate the details of fair use or how much her complaints could hurt content creators. As you might expect, Pokimane's fans rallied behind her, while her critics called it a half-assed apology. Keemstar described the video as Pokimane playing a character of a cute innocent girl, when in reality he claims Pokimane talks negatively about her to people in the online industry. As we've seen, there are a number of reasons to question her character, so let's look at one more: her relationship with former offline TV housemate Federico Fedmeister Gayton.
So apparently Pokimane had a boyfriend this entire time. This is all coming from a statement from Fed or Fedmeister, who was a prior member of Offline TV before he was kicked out a few months ago for allegations and just internal problems that people in Offline TV house were having with him.
Fedmeister, no stranger to controversy himself, as he was accused of misconduct by 2 of his female housemates and later apologized to them, accused Pokimane of twisting the narrative of a departure from Offline TV. Various tweets between the 2 leaks suggesting Pokimane may have been disingenuous about what happened and what she claimed happened. Now, not everyone is putting Pokimane on blast for her activities, as while the majority of her fans have stood by her, some of the biggest content creators have stood up for her. Case in point, PewDiePie, who feuded with Pokimane in the past but refused to ban her from his Twitch stream when they collaborated on playing Among Us. Pokimane supporters bring up the fact that Pokimane deals with gender bias, pointing to sexual harassment and body shaming. When longtime critic Keemstar tweeted a 2 out of 10 about Pokimane, her fans saw this as him rating her physical appearance. Keemstar then tweeted again saying he'd mistakenly posted the wrong date for her birthday. Keemstar's targeting of Pokimane's appearance was a cheap shot that didn't help any legitimate claims he might have about the streamer. But this year, Pokimane announced that she was putting a cap on fans' donations, arguing she was living comfortably off her other income.
Really want to thank you guys for supporting me when I was in high school, when I was in $20,000 in debt in university, to the very, very lucky place where I am today, and where I consider anything more than that just unnecessary. Yeah, that's really it. I just want to let you guys know, in case anyone tried, you would just get maxed out at $5. So yeah, that's all.
This move will likely silence critics who claim she exploits people who send her donations when they can't afford them and they receive nothing in return. At this point, it's difficult to argue that Pokimane's career is in a decline. While the internet personality has seen considerable criticism for some major content creators, her YouTube and Twitch subscribers still remains high. Whether or not Pokimane has learned from her past missteps remains to be seen, but she appears to be on her way to further success, despite some serious mistakes. What do you guys think of Pokimane? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time with some more incredible videos.